Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is your friend Sachin Rakra, and welcome to our channel Router and Switches Concepts. If you had not subscribed our channel, please hit subscribe button and click the notification bell icon with all. Hot standby routing protocol or HSRP works, and we'll see some of the routing configurations and some priority values, how we can play with the priority values and some other options, print and group, how we can configure groups and load balancing with the different groups. Okay, so this is the today's topology. We have two switches, and these switches are back to back connected with 4/48 port number on each of the sides, and two PCs are connected. One PC will be a part of HSRP group 1, which will be having a gateway set with 192.168.1.1. Another is with a group ID with 2, and the gateway will be 1.254. Let's get started on this and we'll see how we can play with this configuration. Okay, so we'll go and create a VLAN 200 for this particular lab actually, and see what and how we can configure the HSRP. Okay, so first IP will be on the switch number 1 will be 192.168.1.2 with /24, and we'll do no shut, and we'll do same thing on VLAN 200 on switch number 2. Description is test, and what else? IP address we have to give 192.168.1.1.3 and subnet mask of 255.0. No shut. We'll see. For HSRP, the must requirement is basically we should reach the other end. In this scenario, the switch 1 VLAN 200 should reach to the VLAN 200 on switch number 1. Okay, let's do a ping test to verify whether we are able to reach the switch 2 or switch 1 VLAN 200. Okay, so it should not work actually. Why it should not work? I will I will tell you. So in this scenario, actually, whenever we do any VLAN configuration or virtual interfaces configuration in Cisco, we have to create a layer 2 interfaces, layer 2 instance or VLAN, I should say. In this scenario, I had noticed that there is no VLAN 200 is configured in our VLAN database. So see, on both the switches, there is no VLAN 200. Some people says that whenever you create a VLAN 200 or interface VLAN 200 on Cisco boxes, it will automatically create the layer 2 instance. In some of the Cisco boxes, yes, it works, but in 6500 specifically, you have to go and create a specific layer 2 instance so that it should work. And it is based on the software releases also, we had noticed. So here I'm creating a VLAN 200 ID 200. Okay, you can see VLAN 200 instance is created on switch number, sorry, what? Okay, double, sorry, my mistake. So in this also you can see it is created, and 4/48 as per our topology, 4/48 is connected with back to back. You can see also in show CDP neighbor, lab to switch is connected with 48. Both are 6500. Okay, let's do a small ping test and see whether we are able to ping. Okay, Yes, yes, we are able to ping. So this is the basic configuration on the VLAN interfaces. That does not matter whether you are configuring HSRP or without HSRP. Does not matter actually. So this is the plain configuration. I had not done anything authentication, any other stuffs. Only this plain IP address I put into the VLAN 200, and I'm able to reach the far end or the the switch 2 IP address from the switch 1 VLAN 200. Okay, let's start the specific configuration of HSRP. To enable HSRP, we have a keyword called standby. We have to give the standby keyword, and then you can see there are multiple options: IP, group, authentication, delay, MAC addresses, name, print, priority, redirect, timers, trackers, use BIA, and other stuffs. We'll use the first option actually. We'll give a HSRP IP or active IP for our VLAN 200. So for that, we are giving a group 1.1, okay, and we'll give the same thing on switch number second also. Standby IP 192.168.1.1. Do standby VLAN 200. Okay, it will take some time to sync or negotiate between both the HSRP speakers. So it will take some time. Yes, you can see the active router is 192.168.1.2. That means it is switch number 1 is active for this VLAN. It says active router is local, standby router is 1.33. So this is the plain configuration without any flavor which I added on into this. There is nothing much we did on this configuration. We had added standby IP and HSRP is configured. Now, if we are talking about this PC, it can go via this. So it will work like this actually. If this PC want to go somewhere, some internet cloud or something, so it will go like this. It will go like this and then go. Okay, so first of all, if you want to switch or if you want to play with the priorities and the groups and other stuffs, so we have to change the configuration slightly and then we can play with that. So let's see how we can play with this. So the current configuration which I had configured in VLAN 200, it is without any group. First of all, if you see, it says VLAN 200 group 0. That means no group has been configured. If you see, if you see in the standby options, standby option question mark, it says from 0 to 225. So 0 means no group. So we'll remove or we will reconfigure this first HSRP active router or virtual IP with group number 1. Okay, so let's go ahead, do this 192.168.1.1. It says it's already configured, whereas it is does not show anything on this. Let me do no to this and then we can configure this. Okay, let me go ahead and do on switch number 2 also. Okay, so show standby brief, show standby VLAN 200. You can see it is already changed to VLAN group number 1, and still again it is negotiating between both the peers who will be active on this show VLAN 200 show standby, sorry, VLAN 200. So it says same thing, no changes on this. Active router is local. Before, when we are on group 0, at that time also this particular box or device switch number 1 is was a active router actually, or active device to handle all the traffic. Okay, so let's go and check another options on standby. What all options we have? Authentication, yes, we can configure authentication if you are in larger scenario or a high alerted security area or security environment. You need authentication. We can configure authentication in HSRP hello timers so that it will not authenticate with non-managed devices. That basically works in when we are in a environment where service providers are involved and other stuffs. Okay, so delay is HSRP initialization delay. Actually, you can increase the delays. Okay, so IP we already use, MAC address. We'll see what we can do on this name. Yes, it's the same thing like a description, which we give on interfaces and other stuffs. So let's go into the another option, prompt. So every time whenever you are doing anything, you have to go into the group also. So I just mentioned standby one prompt. So how prompt works? So prompt is okay. Let me go into this. So how prompt works actually, if this particular box is active as of now, you can see in I'd shown you that this box is active. The local router is this one, and this is a standby box. So if by any chance this links fail or something like that, or their communication is breaked, okay, so this particular box will be act as a active one. So this will be a secondary. Let's consider that this box power went off or something. This box goes down because of XYZ reasons. Okay, so this box will be active. So all the traffic which will be going out, it will go to this box and then it will go to any cloud or internal network or whatever you can say. So when this box come up, if you are not configured with prompt, this box still will be active box. It will not hand over the active ownership to the switch number 1, whereas this box have a same priority as of now. The scenario in our scenario as of now, the priorities are same, but you can tweak the priorities so that wherever the high priorities are configured, that particular box will be considered or act as a active box. So let's see how we can do this. So in this, I just configure the prompt actually. Let me go and configure the prompt on another box also. Let's do a priority configuration. It's a switch 2. So switch 2, we are configuring 110 because this box is as of now. Let me show you. Hope this video is informative to you and it will help you to learn your networking skills. If you had not already subscribed our channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for all the notification of our new videos. Thank you.